And welcome back after the blue screen of death interruption. I think we're still... Okay, good. We're live again. If you guys are still here and you want to, say hi in the chat so I know that there are people here. This is the third time since setting up in this new location that I've had that blue screen of death interrupt me. And I suspect that since it's the same computer setup, there's a different location. I'm assuming that it's caused by a drop or a weakness in her internet connection. She does not have as strong of an internet connection as my old landlady. So I will just assume that that will happen when it will happen. But I've been here for 2 weeks, almost 3. 2 weeks? 2 weeks. No? 2 or 3 weeks. And it's happened 3 times. So considering I stream 7 times a week, and 4 times, there's, it's a low enough percentage that I can live with that. So I was halfway through my softball for the mirror cube, and I was ready to turn my cube upside down and sideways. So I bring it left up, I do formula B for the middle, and if this works, then I'm just going to be so happy because I could have been in the wrong place. And then put it down. No, again, sorry, up. I'm guessing as to where, I'm trying to remember as to where I was, and I was not, and it did not work. All right, well, as I tell my students, when you make a mistake and it messes up, you've just done the hardest part on accident, because the hardest part is scrambling the cube. And the reason why the hardest part is scrambling the cube is because we humans don't like to undo what we've already done. We're like, but it was so well, I did so well. All right, so when I'm doing the void cube, let's work on the mirror cube. I will change to a regular standard cube if anyone wants me to. So I assume that I still have people watching me. Okay, so when I'm doing a mirror cube, I go from the tallest first because it's easiest to distinguish. But by shape, it's easiest to distinguish the tallest or the shortest, not the ones in between. So this looks like a tall. So I hold it in my hand. Where does it poke out? Where does it poke out most? Okay, so this is a tall piece. Let me see if I can find one, 2. I think that's probably the tallest. Okay, let me make sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's no taller one this way or this way. So this, I do indeed have the tallest. All right, so this one is up. I'm looking for tall pieces. This might be a tall piece. I'm going to use formula A to bring my piece to the top. Out, down, in, up. Okay, well, tall's not on top. Out, down, in, up. Okay, this one, let's see. Out, down, in, up. Out, down, in, up. Out, down, in, up. And that was not one of the tall pieces. Maybe this one is. Out, 1 formula A. 2 formula A's. 3 formula A's. There we go, and it's on top. Yay! Rotate the top, not the cube. And then we're looking for another tall piece. It might be that one. It might be this one. So formula A, 1. It's not that one. 2, not that. Well, not on top anyway. 3, there it is. Okay, so we hit the top. Slide the top to protect it. Keep it out of the way. We'll keep going. That's not a tall piece. This one might be. Out, down, in, up. There it is. Okay. Oh, water. All right, so the first 4, the tallest 4 corners are on top. And now we look to see if this side does not match. This side looks like it matches. This does not, and this does not. And so as we know, at this point in time, either all of them will match, none of them will match, or one of them matches. And so if it matches, like this one, I'm going to hold it facing away from me. And I'm going to do formula B and then A to bring my color, which is tall. My color is tall. Back to the top. So slide up, slide up, slide down, and we just move 3 cubes around. And then Formula A to bring it back to the top. Out, down, in, up, out, down, in, up. There it is. Slide the top to protect it. Keep it out of to protect it. First, continue on this cube to affect this cube. Out, down, in, up. That's 3. Out, down, in, up. That's 4. Slide the top to protect it. Keep going. Out, down, in, up. That's 5. Out, down, in, up. That's 6. So my corners are correct on this side. And correct. And so I can put it face down. And now I'm looking for my second 4 corners. My color is shortest. This one is shortest. These ones are not yet. I don't have to look in. So Formula A will bring the short to the top. So, sorry. Excuse me, cubes. I need to make more space. Out, down, in, up. That's 1. Out, down, in, up. That's 2. And the short's on top. Slide it out of the way to protect it. Out, down, in, up. That's 3. Out, down, in, up. That's 4. Short is on top. Slide it out of the way to protect it. Out, down, in, up. Out, down, in, up. That's 6. Short is on top, and because we did a multiple of 6, which it will always be if your cube is not assembled incorrectly, my bottom 4 corners are still happy. So my bottom corners are happy, and my first 4 corners, my color's on top, but now I look to see if anything matches. This does not match. This does not match. This looks like it matches, and this does not. So we're going to go with one side matches. And we're going to face it away from us. And Formula B, slide up, slide down, and we just move 3 cubes around. And then Formula A to bring it back to the top. Do my it's 1. That's 2. It's on top. Slide to protect it. That's 3 Formula A's. That's 4 Formula A's. Slide the top to protect it. And then we go 5, 6, and our flat's on top now, or short's on top now. Flip it over, longest, tallest are still happy. And so the first 4 corners are still correct to each other. The second 4 corners are correct to each other. Twist top layer as needed until the top and bottom are correct. And there we go. Boom. So the corners are correct on this. Yay! And because my corners, I can set it solidly on the table on the longest side. You can't set it solidly. You know, other sides are going to wibble and wobble. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Good morning. Wake up. Hi. Get ready for work. Get ready for school. Okay. All right. So my corners are done. And the next thing to do is I'm working on the opposite edges, which in my case are going to be the longest and the tallest and the shortest. So I'm looking in the middle for something that could be the tallest or the shortest. This looks kind of short. So yellow and white are left and right. In this case, my longest and shortest are left and right. So my short color is on top. I say color because it's easier than saying shape. So this wants to go to this side. The first thing I do is move the corners together as a unit until the front side matches. That's 1, that doesn't match. That's 2, that doesn't match. That's 3, that matches. Okay, so the corners match the front. It's going in a short direction. So Formula B, the top row, where it's going to land, where it begins. So away, up, in, up, away, down, in, down. And that is placed. So continue looking for a longer or short. This one's short. Okay. Bring the corners to match the front. That's 1, that doesn't match. That's 2, that doesn't match. That's 3, that matches. Okay, so corners match the front, and it's going in the short direction. First column, second column. Where it's going to land, where it begins. Slide up, slide down, slide down. I don't know why I'm not marking the cube with my sticker thing, but it's blue. You're not going to see it anyway. So that one's placed. This one looks like a tall piece. Okay, so the tall side is on top. Bring the corners to match the front together, and that matches. And verify that this is indeed a tall piece. Yes, it's going to line up on that side. Okay, so away first up, in second up, away down, in second down. Ta-da! And there it is placed. Haha! It makes me happy when the pieces fall into place. Don't mind me, I'm an old grandma. Okay, so this looks tall. Corners match the front. And it's going in this direction. So yeah, because this one is in the incorrect size. So, slide up, slide second up, slide down, slide second down. And this one came out to here. Here's my long piece, tall piece, okay? Opposite edges are left and right. This one's not correct. Okay, bring the corners to match the front color. That doesn't match. That doesn't match. That matches. Okay, so corners match the front. It's going in the tall direction. So top row, first column, second column. Slide up, slide. I love this cube. Slide up, slide down, slide down. It's so much easier than all of my other mirror cubes. That magnet just really makes the difference. So pro magnet. Alright, I gotta finish this so I can show you what my softball pattern looks like on it, because that's fun for me. Okay, this is not a short or long. This is not the long or short of it. This is not the long or short of it. This is not the long or short of it. This one. Okay, so now I check the sides. Do they look like they're correct? No, there's no more of the opposite edges in the middle, so I have to check the sides. This one, most of these are correct, this one's not, so I'm going to throw a garbage piece into, displace this, which will bring it to the back. You know what, I'm gonna have to displace some of my correct pieces and whatever I do, so that doesn't matter. So I'm working on the opposite edges. So this piece is going to go here, which is going to put this piece here. So away up, in up, away down, in down. And the garbage piece is there as promised, and this piece I can now place. This is the taller than that one, so bring the corners to match the front. Oops, did not do them together. There we go. Okay, and it's going in the tall direction. For column, row, first column, second column. Ignore this one completely. Away up, in up, away down, in down. That one is placed, so that one's correct. These do not look like they're short, so there's no short in the middle, so I look at the other side, see if it's placed. And it has two that are incorrect. Okay, they're actually in the correct place, but they need to be flipped, it looks like. Doesn't matter, I'm going to displace them and set them properly. Away up, in up, away down, in down. And now I can place this piece, keep the long and short of it left and right, and then this. Okay, so I bring the corners to match the front. That's not it. That's it. Okay, corners match the front. It's going in the short direction. First column, second column. Slide up, slide down, and okay, so that's correct. Again, there's no opposite edge in the middle, so I look to see if they're correctly placed. And this one is not. When there's only one, it doesn't matter. I mean, I can place it, and then but to do the side edges, I have to displace one anyway. So I'm just going to let this be the one I'm going to displace. So I'm going to skip that last step, which is one of the shortcuts you can do. So I'm going to displace this into a incorrect spot. Slide up, slide, whoops, slide up, slide down, slide down. My cube tried to change my centerpiece as well. I'm keeping my centerpieces lined up already, so I'm only working with the bottom two are together. So look at the piece I just placed on top. Line it up with the center. Okay, that lines up. And then determine its direction. It's going in this direction. So first column, second column, away, up, in, up, away, down, in, down. Okay, so that's placed. And the piece on the back here wants to be placed next. Okay, so line it up to the front. It is already lined up to the front. It matches. Okay, it's going in not this direction. It's going in this direction. So away, first up, second up, away, up, in, up, away, down, in, down. Okay, and that's placed. And the piece behind wants to be placed now. Line it up to the front. It is. It's lined up. It's going in this direction because this one's already placed and it's not the right size, you can tell. But some of them are hard. So it's going in this direction, away, up, in, up, away, down, in, down, and so at the top so I can see it better. Okay, so we have two pieces that are in the correct place, but they both need to be flipped. So I put them in my front, top, and left positions. And I'm going to displace this one here, which will put it to the top, bring it to the forward and place it correctly, and this one will follow suit because the cube mathematics, which you don't have to know but you can trust. Okay, so away, up, in, up, away, down, in, down, and then bring it top, bring it back to the front, the one you've just displaced, and it matches the front, so it's going, we're going to place it correctly this time. Slide up, slide down, slide down, which correct both of them. Set the top, and ta-da, we're done. Okay, so I want to show you what softball looks like on the ABCube. So let's try this again. And this time, no blue screen of death. Cross your fingers for me, you guys. All right, because it's going to look cool. Okay, so formula B for the corners. Slide, formula B for the corners. Slide. Upside down and sideways. Formula B for the corners. And slide. Formula B for the corners. And slide. Okay. Left up. Formula B for center, for edges. Up, down, down, and okay, and then lower my side, and then the back I go upside down and sideways, and then I come up, do two more formula B's, up for edges, up, down, down without the setup, up, up, down, down. And then I lower my left. Now, if this didn't work, I'm going to cry. There we go. Okay, so the center is correct. This whole row wants to be flipped and go this way. This whole row wants to be flipped and go this way. So this is what this looks like on a ABCube. I think it's cool. Can I set it down anyway? Okay. So, la-di-da, di-da-di-da-di-da. Everything is 3 rows. Everything is 3 separate rows, 3 distinct rows. So that's cool. I'm going to leave it like that. How you guys doing? All okay? So I'm gonna let you guys go finish your day. Go be nice to yourself. Go have a good day. Have a fun day. And I hope y'all had a nice weekend. Let's see if who all is here. looks like I remember all these names. If any